Alright, welcome to ETN News. We just had a 6.5 Indonesia, and we were looking for upper 6 and mostly 7 plus. Well, where it looked like it was building to a 7 plus, let's go look at what's on the earthquake map. Okay, now this is Hawaii, and you can see what's going on in Hawaii. This isn't good. It's coming on down. And when this all connects completely, which it should have already because we've already got earthquakes all the way across through here. So once you have an earthquake, you'll not see no more there because it's already cracked. It can't do it again. This one here is a 3.3 southwest of Kilauea. You can see what it's doing. Got to expect something. Something will occur in Hawaii soon. They can't keep just doing that. Either the slump will break or we'll get a new eruption or something. And it's not going to be good either way. Okay, here's Alaska. Still getting activity up north, 2.5. And not much other. Only 2.5s in Alaska. 3. That's not good either. 3.4. 6.2 miles deep. And east of Anchorage, 2.6. Well, let's go down here and check out what we got going on down this way. Okay, here's all the small quakes. Mount Rainier and southwest of Mount Rainier. And coming off the faults up here too. And we should see some more activity on the Cascadia. Should be today. We got a 2.7. And that is east-northeast of Panaca, Nevada. 0.2 miles deep. And we're still swarming around Indian Springs, Beatty. And then we got a, let me see right here. 2.2 Ocatilla Wells. Let's look at this 2.5 and greater. Okay, we looked at that one. And this is the fault that's coming across. This is above the Garlock fault. I think it may be the Garlock fault. And they're showing it wrong because this is a lot of activity coming across this fault. 3.5 south-southwest of Bottlefish, California. 1.5 miles deep. 3.3. West of Searles Valley, California, 1.3 miles deep. And then over here toward the east, this is all we have is Oklahoma, 2.4, southeast of Dover, 2.9. Texas, 4.1 miles deep. South Carolina, 2.1 east-southeast of Elgin. So we had activity move over toward the east. Plus it went on, the pressure went on around toward the Indonesia. This one here is a 3.2, Canada. And I talked about here about a year ago, it looked like something was moving. Well, it still looks like it's moving. Continents trying to separate. That's before they started bringing out the reports about the continents, moving like that, causing activity. These are the seamounts coming off the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. When the Mid-Atlantic Ridge pushes this way, it pushes on this part coming over toward New York and Massachusetts, Boston, places like that. In the future, don't know how long, but I'm looking for a larger quake. Something like a 7.2, the way everything's pushing, and it's not snapped loose yet. But it will. Just because we haven't had any big quakes over here, it will. And after we talked about that, we started seeing the quakes. And we started talking about this about a month or so ago. Then we started seeing quakes down in here that we haven't seen. That shows us it is coming. That's a sign. Early warning. Canada is not reporting much except for the 3.6. And we was looking for the upper 6 to a 7 plus. And we got this one here, and it says Indonesia. That's Papua New Guinea. Okay, west-southwest Indonesia. 24.3 miles deep. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. You'll see a couple white flashes. Let's see how far this is. Papua New Guinea. Right here. It's on land. Papua. Okay, 24.3 miles deep. That may have caused some damage to homes and things like that. Alright, this is the fire map, and you got this anomaly here, and here. You can see the difference in the color. And you got one back here. I can't see this one coming in yet, but they move off the coast, and others will follow behind. It's like a rerun. Just keeps going and going, except for it's getting thicker and closer to the surface. We followed this for a couple of years. You can see how thick it's got toward the surface. If you're a follower, you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, here's where our quake hit. Papua New Guinea, on land. This tsunami station is a long ways away, so we still may see some waves. Depends on how much it jarred the coast. But that's a long ways away, that tsunami station. And we got these here. Let me show you this. People talk about it every now and then. This is the East Coast Tsunami Station. It was down around Boston, east of Boston. So it broke loose here a while back, and it floated for the last few months out into the ocean, and it's all the way out in the middle. Why haven't they retrieved this? That's a lot of money going out in the ocean. Why they're just letting it go? It's going to end up over here in another country soon. It's heading that way. It started out here. And this one, southeast of Block Canyon, southeast of Fire Island, New York. It's not been on for so long. I mean, it's so much danger if the Canary Islands break off or something. The flank. And this one here is off right on the Cocoa Plates. But there's no warning up here in the east where I'm expecting a future quake. Why won't they turn these on? And now, not this one here, we had a large quake up here a while back, southwest of Seattle. And, well, it's northwest of Seattle, not southwest. And then we have this one, Newport, west of Coos Bay, Oregon, right on the Cascadia. Why ain't these two turned on? Now, we put out a petition here a while back, and we got these on down here around Florida, and they've been on ever since. And that has been over a year ago. Never shut off. They've been on ever since. Now, why can't they turn these on and over here on the Cascadia? And these here, they just put these in here a while back, all the way down through here. 3 of those are off. And, you know, you can see where they're off. Okay. I'll see you on the next updates. Everybody stay safe and still watch for the 7 just in case. That is close since we got the activity across the east. It's all matching up to about a 7 or 7 plus. But still watch for it just in case, because sometimes it still hits. I'll see you next time. And we'll be watching.